look after their players.
And here it is, the greatest rivalry in rugby league. South Sydney Rabbitohs versus the Eastern Suburbs Roosters, or Sydney Roosters as they like to be known, to see who will play Newtown in the grand final.
All right, 20-minute half about to start.
Morgan Cohen will be kicking off into the sun, but probably with a bit of a breeze behind his back.
Going to be a good game, Roosters, South Sydney.
Roosters fielding a very strong side today with the return of Chris Peachy, who is in the Australian lineup. And although South are minor premiers, they're going to have their work cut out. A lot of their players showed some good form last week, Pragnell and Dorwood in particular. And that little fellow, Morgan Cohen, the number 7, who I think made that tackle, or was it Peachy? Anyway, he goes a good run from Tonner, the godfather. Here's another good run from Jalen Martin, who had a massive game last week. Scored 4 tries. Ryan Cutler. Good defence, though, from Lindsay Elliott. Denzel Edwards. Oh, it's a good run from Denzel. Bustled his way through the defence of Lindsay Elliott, but Lindsay hung on to him. It's a good first set for South. Last tackle now, but they're 20 out. They can put in an attacking kit. Jalen Martin does that. And it's East have got a boot to it. It might be a line dropout, I think. Good start by South. Chris Peachy goes the long one. It's the best dropout we've seen today. It's gone 40 metres. Jalen Martin. Dr. Shea Fornashea. Daniel Kateski, the skillful Daniel Kateski. Morgan Cohen tries to pick him up in the tackle, but Daniel's very hard to bring down. Dr. Che to Jalen Martin. He's got Tonner outside. He goes the dummy. But that was good defence from Caleb Bazzini. Dr. Che holds his pass back. Here's Edwards. Oh, they just got him. Despairing touch there from, I think it was Nick Peachy. I was calling him Dan last week. Bustling at the line. Held up though. It'll be the last tackle. Good defence from East. A lot of early pressure being sustained. Edwards kicks it into Chris Peachy, but it's picked up by Cohen, and East have survived. Chris Peachy turns it back in nicely to his brother Nick. Dorwood. Coming to dummy half. Bazzini. Jalen Martin right in their face at the moment. Bazzini does well. They're calling it a late pass. No, it's play on. And it's Nick Peachy back into Cohen. Lindsay Elliott runs it to the line. He links up with Chris Peachy. This is looking good from East. Peachy's got a lot of acceleration. He's put the kick in on the run. There's a big chance here. Pragnell's coming through. Peachy's got it back, but he's touched. Oh, great touch there. I think it might have been that man Ryan Cutler, who's renowned for his cover defence and never say die attitude. It's lucky he was on the ball there, because that was a great run from Chris Peachy, Australian representative. Here's Cutler now. Cutler has gapped him. He's got around them. He could go all the way. Cooper Travers and Cutler. Travers is coming. Cutler's going to get there. He's celebrating early. And that is a great try. He saved one at one end, and he's gone the distance to score. South lead 4-0, thanks to a try by Ryan Cutler. Well, sensational stuff from Ryan Cutler, another one of the young up-and-coming players who's on the rise and on the improve. And there's another one, Denzel Edwards, no mistake, South 6, East 0. So Dorwood gets us back underway. Peachy. Back to the other Peachy, Nick Peachy. Nicely on to Morgan Cohen. He straightens, he's away from Dr. Che. He's still going. Oh, and he's still going. He's beaten 3. He's got support there, but I think it was Ryan Cutler again who in the end had to reel him in. Chris Peachy, will he kick? He goes back to Dorwood. Well, exciting start to the match. It's been end to end. Peachy, he's got a man out there. I don't know who it is because it's a blind spot. It's Cohen out there. Still alive for Peachy. He takes off. NSWPD. Oh! That is a try. That is a try to Lindsay Elliott. A nice change of direction.
This is attack. 6-4.
He gave Dr. Fornesay the slip, and Lindsay Elliott has scored. 6-4, kick to come in a handy position for Easts, or with the Sydney Roosters. So, Lindsay to convert his own try. It's just away. No, it is. He has kicked it. It's 6-all. Well, Dr. Che, I think he's claiming that the goal was missed, but it seemed to be awarded. To look back on that on the replay, but it's 6-all. Oh, he's Tonner running at speed. He loves to run onto the ball. Fletcher netting. Off to the blind goes Martin, and Lindsay Elliott tried to get him into touch. Last tackle now, Martin in position for the kick. He's going to put the grubber in again. He does play with Tonner, and he used to always put in the grubber. That one's gone too far, though, and it should come back for a 20-metre tap. Peachy with his flowing hair. Chris Peachy. It's a very skillful runner, very good acceleration and kicking ability. Pragnell's away. He's showing a clean pair of heels. Oh, it's a magnificent diving save from Tonner. Well, Pragnell also on the Australian side. You can see why. His speed seems to have really picked up. Cooper Travers.
That's 60 with George. Cooper on the attack.
Peachy, Chris Peachy, Morgan Cohen. East's really in this game. NSWPD goes to the line, and he loves the physical body contact.
Chrissy, I think that's Jeff. Okay, mate.
Jeff Clark, the great Jeff Clark, always puts his body on the line. Here's a chance in the corner here, and Peachy, Chris Peachy. No, someone's got him. I just can't see in that corner without a lot of mucking around. I think Elliott tried to go over, and
last tackle for the Roosters.
but he couldn't get there. Last tackle. They again go for a little grubber,
Good defence.
and it's going to be a line dropout. Cohen got the return, the repeat set. Dropout from Kateski. And the very dangerous Chris Peachy. Here he goes again. Through one. Oh, great shoulder hit from Clark, but he got through it. He's got it back to Nick Peachy, and he's still looking very dangerous here. Cooper Travers. Cohen. Oh, gee, that
Shea knocks it out. That would have been a try.
That was a great touch from Shea there.
Cooper
Peachy. Cohen tried to trick the defence and almost did, but Dr. Che made the touch.
You're going to have to be tired tomorrow.
Peachy again, he's going to take them on, a palm. He's still going, and he'll get there. Chris Peachy has got there. He has indeed. Tony De La Harris points to the spot in the East's Roosters. The Sydney Roosters are in front. Chris Peachy to attempt this kick from just inside the try line.
Yeah, that's it. Walk in front of him.
Dr. Shea walks in front of him. That's experience. In comes. He's very straight onto the kick, but it drifts away to the left. 10-6 to Sydney Roosters. Oh, and Declan O'Day takes it up very strongly. Maybe too strongly. He was a step over the mark. Fletcher Netting holding the ball out in front. Kateski comes up against Peachy again, and Peachy wrestles him to the ground. Declan O'Day, I think it is. He's looking very good. We're going to have a nail biter here. Jeff Clark. Oh!
One right, Clarkie. Last tackle for the Rabbitohs.
Jeff Clark, he predates 1908. He's been playing since 1895. When it started in England. There's the kick from Jalen Martin. And in the end, it's covered up by Lindsay Elliott. So East's hang on. They're on their line defence has been very good. It was just that breakaway from Cutler. So East's a real big chance of a boil over here. Cohen. Oh, the flick. It's loose. And in the end, Elliott gets there just before Jalen Martin.
Last tackle, Roosters.
Dorwood being asked to go back, but he's not going back. It is the last tackle, I think, and here's Peachy. Really getting the knees up. He's come to the fullback. He's gone around him. They won't catch him, I don't think. Oh, here comes Cutler as always. No, he can't get him. Chris Peachy's done it again.
Try confirm, not yet. Yes, it is.
It's 14-6.
Second try in a row.
Sydney Roosters. Great try to Peachy. Showed enormous pace. The kick's not a bad one, but falls a bit short.
16-6. Roosters leading the Rabbitohs.
Yes, and East may have timed their run in this premiership very well. You would expect that from an out-coach team. Always at his best in September. Kateski with the restart. Here he is again with Peachy. A few contact meters there. Oh, neither man giving any concessions. Connor turns it back the other way. Nicely on to Fletcher Netting. Netting gets... Oh, no, he didn't get around Pragnell. He nearly did.
I think Joel got him, did he? Rebecca says yes. She wouldn't be biased.
Dr. Che, he points Kadeski in the direction of the opposition try line. And then Martin's playing it, Dr. Che in a dummy half. Cutler, almost an intercept from Cohen. Picked up by Declan O'Day. And that was a zero tackle. Martin down the blind, a very skinny blind. He finds Elliott there. Great pass back in.
Whoops.
Oh, and Morgan's got him into touch. And I think his head did go into the ground there, Kateski. But courageously, he gets back to his feet. Yeah, the NRL doctor will have to have a look at Kateski. He could be.
Not long to go.
He might have to go for a HIA.
Jack's the video ref, so he looks there from halfway.
Oh, Edwards. He bumped off Cohen, but Nick Peachy was there with the touch. Dr. Che, he'll take it to the line and do something, and he does. And Jalen Martin. But no, it was a late pass.
Tackle here, last tackle for the Rabbitohs nearing half time.
They do need something here, Souths. Oh, it's come off Peachy, not played at. So, these continue. They lead 14-6.
Yeah, that's it. Last tackle.
There's still time for something. Ooh. So, upset on the cards here. East 14, South Sydney 6.
Sydney 6, trailing the Roosters 16.
16 or 14? So it is indeed 14-6. The Souths have 20 minutes to rescue the situation.
Advantage.
If they do, we'll have the same grand finalists as last year, Newtown and South. If not, East will have swooped in, and that could well happen. Very unpredictable what's going to happen here. East will look very good. Chris Peachy has starred. South's running into the sun, but they will have a breeze behind them. Cooper Travers straightens. Declan O'Day's there. He's been very energetic, the big fella. Pragnell goes back for it, takes it nicely. Well brought in by Cutler. Lindsay Elliott. Was that the last? No, there's another to go. No, that's only 4 actually. Last tackle. Both Cutler and Tonner have dropped back here. Peachy's got to go back for it. Will he employ the running game on the last like he did last time? It worked. Oh, he runs hard. He gets through one. Oh, and Jalen Martin hangs on to him. He still gets the kick in. And Cutler has it for South. Well,
Now Sydney have a very strong win behind them, and they're trailing 14-6.
The controversy here over whether South went into touch. East's arguing the toss, but Souths have it in the end. Edwards, well tackled. Great work from Morgan Cohen. Cutler. What a great effort from Cutler earlier in the game to save a try and then run 80 metres. Oh, Fletcher Netting gets that back. That's well picked up by Jalen Martin, but the touch was made. Fletcher Netting. Martin. Good touch there by Bazzini. Netting with a nice kick, and Chris Peachy throws himself on the loose ball, and he survived another raid. Just that one try for South, and it was a runaway to Cutler. Dorwood. Cooper Travers. Nicely on to Morgan Cohen. Back to Dorwood. Nick Peachy goes back to Lamapetty. Dr. Che's there to make the touch. Solid set from East. Here's the kick. It's not very deep though, and South will have it inside the Eastern Suburbs half. Martin's going to return it with some interest. He's beaten 1, he's beaten 2, he's beaten 3. He's got... No, he hasn't beaten 3.
Yes, official said you're touched.
Again, a good touch from Bazzini.
No coaching, you're worth a rest, please.
Fletcher Netting. Dr. Che. Denzel Edwards. Brought in by the arm, and he does a very good job to wrap him up, does George. The old was called. Good word from Lamapetty.
Sounds like the attack, strong win behind it.
Jalen Martin with the dummy. The offload. It's loose, picked up well by Fletcher Netting. Connor. PG came out of the line to stop him and had to. Kateski. Touch again, Bazzini. Jalen Martin kicks it towards the posts, and again, I think it's going to be Lindsay Elliott who's cleaned up the loose ball. No, it's Chris Peachy again, actually. Those two have been doing a lot of that. Dorwood almost gets away from Martin.
15 minutes remain.
Then Peachy. The touch was called back there. He'll have to, sorry, Chris Peachy. He'll have to go back. We've got Chris and Nick Peachy out there. Dan's the only one missing. Morgan Cohen. Oh, with a dummy. Oh, that's a nice pass. Cragnell couldn't take it though. It's picked up. The loose ball's picked up by Declan O'Day. Chance for South. This is the opening they needed.
Get that Vaseline off the ball.
The pressure of semi-final football. Tateski looks around for support, then goes again. And he's still going! Daniel Kateski, oh, the last-ditch tackle has knocked the ball free. Well, that would have been a great try from Kateski. Here's Denzel Edwards keeping it alive. Jalen Martin to dummy half. He tries to bust his way over, but I think it's Nick Peachy who got him. There goes a little kick again. It's knocked down by Easts. 6 to go.
6 to go.
Oh, Denzel Edwards throws his body at the line, but the East defence stood very firm. Edwards is down. So Edwards back to his feet to play the ball. Dr. Che. Teske takes on Lamapedi, but George ain't going to let him through. Dr. Che, nice long ball out to Martin, who took it beautifully. But Peachy's got Martin. Dr. Che wants it on the line. He knows Tonga's in a bit of space out there, but we're on last tackle now for South. They do need something here. 14-6. Doesn't sound like a big margin, but they'll need to score twice. And East defence on their line has been superb. Martin goes around to the blind. Tonner's got it. He puts in his trademark grubber, but they're going to say a knock on there, and that'll probably be a handover to East. So 11 minutes to go for South to pull this out of the fire. 11 minutes perhaps for East to be there in their first grand final in, well, at least 2 years. Must admit the history page on the website's not working at the moment. Cohen, nice hands, but again the very energetic Declan O'Day with some good defence. Lamapedi runs into Edwards. Martin comes in to help against the big prop. Morgan Cohen out of dummy half. Good run. He busts away from Edwards, but the red shorts are there with Cutler and O'Day. Cragnell back to Peachy. Nick Peachy took a bit of a high one there, but I think it'll be a handover. He's claiming the high touch, but I think we'd say it was low force.
14-6, the score remains with the Roosters leading.
No change to the halftime score. South have had most of the field position. Just haven't been able to get over the line. The closest was Kateski, who looked like he was going to score until the ball was jolted free, I think, by Peachy, Chris Peachy. Dr. Che, Jalen Martin, back to Che, Cutler, dangerous when he runs. Kateski, no, actually that's Declan O'Day. O'Day went down, but he's back up again now.
Relax there, Jack. Ball on your head.
I wonder if he's related to former South player Steve O'Day. Oh, Dorwood. So Pragnell, in fact. The Pragnell touch prevented Edwards from scoring there. Last tackle. Dr. Che with a little one. It's played at. It's 6 to go. I think that's a try. Declan O'Day, he has got over. Pragnell was claiming the touch, but
3 letters, 4 points. TRY.
But it's a try awarded to Declan O'Day, and much deserved. He's had a strong game.
He's on fire.
It was a clever little kick from Dr. Che. He's had to play at it, and
that's Jack Gibson coaching.
South pounced. So Jalen Martin. It's a tough kick. Could be very important in the scheme of things. No goal. 14-10 to the Sydney Roosters with about 8 minutes to go. Well, Declan O'Day really rising to the occasion for Souths when they need it. This will be a big set of 6 in defence for them. Morgan Cohen through 1, through 2. He's straightening up. Tonna got him in the end. 7 minutes to go. Chris Peachy. They better watch him. He goes, gets the pass in around the back, but it was late. Keep it, Travers. Keep it, Travers. Peachy. Again, going diagonally. That ball is loose, and I think Jalen Martin might have dropped it in the attempt to pick it up. But it's not 6 again. It's actually going to be a South ball because it was just deemed he had it and then knocked on. Good touch from Pragnell. So, no abiding period. Beautiful pass from Dr. Che and a good touch from Nick Peachy. Dr. Che is really starting to wheel and deal. He's Fletcher netting, running into broken play, and Peachy shuts him down. Dr. Che, he's starting to take the reins of this game, and here's Martin with a stepping run. He gets the offload and the Lindsay Elliott tackle. Cutler's got it 30 out. Last tackle. Martin. The kick is the chip. The bounce. Oh, it's could have gone anywhere. Knock on South, and I think East will get the ball. So East survived that, but it was a little bit hairy. Souths are starting to come at them. And there's Caleb Bazzini. George Lamapetty. He's trying to get the offload there, which was good to see. Cohen had him locked up. Sorry. Edwards had him locked up under the ball. 5 minutes. East, can they get it out of here? They want to play it up this end. Not down there. Peachy. To his brother Nick. Dorwood cleans it up. Nick Peachy off to the blind. Good touch by George Tonner. Last tackle now. Cutler dropping back. And They didn't get to their kick, so South now 30 metres out with the first tackle. George is shouting at him. He knows this is the opportunity they've been waiting for. Dr. Che. Nicely to Denzel Edwards. Denzel Edwards. Denzel Edwards. Oh, great tackle, Emma Petty. Oh, his defence has been good today, Big George. A lot of the defence has been good. We haven't seen a lot of open play because of that. A low-scoring game, 14-10. Is it the last? I think we've only got 2 more, I think. Oh, Martin, can he get over? I think he did. I think he did. He battled his way, the little fella. And the scores are level.
Scores the try.
And Souths are celebrating. Oh, actually, there's an injury. Oh, George Lamapetty is getting up again. He threw his body on the line there. He stopped Martin, but Martin managed to roll over the top of him in the tackle and reach out and get the ball down. So this kick for the lead. He's no stranger to pressure kicks late in the games. This is a big one. He did it for the Indigenous side, I think, last year. Huge kick. Biggest kick of the season. He's kicked it. Souths have hit the front 16-14 with only 4 minutes to go. So, 3 minutes remain, but they have got an opportunity here with the halfway tap-off. Souths will have to be very diligent in defence. Cohen's trying to get the offload away. Jalen Martin is throwing himself at everything. Lemma-Petty. Oh, Lemma-Petty pushes Martin back. He'll look for the offload. Held his call. Big moment here. Elliott. Oh, is he into touch? Is he into touch? South is celebrating. But it ain't over. I think East will get another set. Great defence though from Jalen Martin when it mattered most. Well, the Book of Feuds writing itself another chapter here. Jalen Martin. Jalen Martin. Oh, big tackle from Cohen. Jalen Martin really lifting with a try, a conversion and some very vigorous defence. Edwards, Cohen, he's got a great defensive game too. Well, we expected an unpredictable game and it's ebbed and flowed. South had the early lead, then East led for much of the game. But now in the final few minutes, Souths find themselves leading by 2 points. Dr. Che, he really takes the tackle, but he knows the situation. Didn't want to take any risk there. Jalen Martin. Martin and Cohen have had a battle all day. Cohen is saying, well, what about the Shepherd? Back to Kateski. Oh, Kateski and George come together. But in there and all of that, Caleb Bazzini made another good touch. He's had a good defensive game. Edwards takes them on. Keeper Travers there with the touch. Last tackle. He should have time for another set. Dr. Che wants to finish it up their end near a corner. And here's Cohen. Morgan Cohen. The hoot is gone. The touch is made. Well, they didn't have time for a set. Souths have got through. Souths have done it. After trailing 14-6 with less than 10 minutes to go, Souths have stolen it. A replay of last year's grand final is ahead of us. Newtown and Souths, and they will both be going for their 4th premiership. East and West Tigers will battle out in the
And the Roosters.
battle for third place. But
Third place. 2024 season.
we have another Newtown versus South grand final, as those two teams, those two clubs cement their position as the most successful in the PDRL. But that was a great game. You can see the intensity with which it's played. It probably wasn't the most visually satisfying game or aesthetic game in terms of Champagne Rugby League or running play, but it was gritty. Final score: South 16, East 14. Newtown earlier 26-12 winners over West Tigers. The grand final will be Newtown versus Souths.